Hello, chasers! Employers are desperate for workers, and the cost of living pressures are making it tough to live on a pension. That's a perfect mix of conditions to send some retirees back to work. But it's smart to get good advice before you take the leap. Today's episode is about returning to work after retirement and what to look out for. I'm your host, Chris Becks, a financial and business advisor with over 40 years' experience and the founder of the multi-award-winning CBEX Business Solutions for Good. And because this is a financial planning topic, as an authorised representative of Interprac Financial Limited, I'm obliged to give you this general advice disclaimer before we begin.
The information provided is for educational purposes and is general advice only, as we did not take into account your investment objectives, financial situation or particular needs. Before making an investment decision on the basis of this advice, you should consider how appropriate the advice is to your particular investment needs and objectives. You should also consider the relevant product disclosure statement before making any decision relating to a financial product. Chris Becks is a director of CBEX Financial Solutions and an authorised representative of Interprac Financial Planning Proprietary Limited, AFSL 246638.
Okay, now that is done, let's dive into this episode. With unemployment rates at historic lows and employers facing a shortage of skilled workers, an increasing number of retirees are choosing to re-enter the workforce. According to recent data from the Australian Bureau of Statistics, reported on the ABC in July 2023, approximately 45,000 more individuals aged over 65 are actively working compared with a year ago. Some retirees may have been forced to return to work to financially support themselves. National Seniors research in 2016 found 16% of aged pensioners re-entered the workforce after initially retiring, while another 20% said that they would consider returning to work. Declining superannuation returns, combined with rising inflation and the cost of living pressures, may be some of the reasons why retirees could soon be returning to work. Returning to work after retirement raises several important financial and logistical considerations for retirees, including the effect on the age pension and superannuation. If you received an age pension and are planning to return to work, you will need to let Centrelink know you are receiving additional income within 14 days. The extra income may mean that your pension is reduced if it exceeds Centrelink's income threshold. It's essential for retirees to be aware of these thresholds and how their earnings may affect their pension to plan their finances effectively. Eligible age pensioners should also consider the work bonus incentive. This incentive encourages age pensioners to return to work with no or less impact on their age pension. Under the work bonus, the first $300 of fortnightly income from work is not assessed as income under the pension income test. Any unused amount of the work bonus will accumulate in a work bonus income bank up to the maximum amount. The amount accumulated in the income bank can be used to offset future income from work that would otherwise be accessible under the pension income test. Returning to work after retirement can have implications for your superannuation, particularly if you have received a pension from your super fund. You can continue taking your pension from your super, but you will still have to meet the minimum pension requirements. So, even though you may not need that pension income, you have to withdraw at least the minimum, which depends on your age and your superannuation balance. This minimum pension rate is set by the government, Failing to meet these requirements can have tax implications and may affect your pension's tax-free status. You can convert your super pension phase back into accumulation phase if you wish to stop taking the minimum pension. However, be aware of the tax differences. In the accumulation phase, any income and gains are taxed at 15%, whereas they are tax-free in the pension phase. Don't forget that if you retain your pension account, then you will have to open a new superannuation accumulation account to receive employer contributions, because you cannot make contributions into the super pension account. If you have personal investments outside super and have been receiving a pension, your lower income may mean that you are not paying tax on any gains from them. But extra income from a job may mean you move up the tax bracket, and any investment income and capital gains will then be assessed at a higher rate. Returning to work after retirement can have far-reaching implications on your finances, particularly with regard to your age pension and superannuation. It's vital to carefully seek appropriate advice to ensure a smooth transition back into the workforce, allowing you to make informed decisions that align with your financial goals and overall well-being. With rising costs of living and low unemployment, more retirees are considering re-entering the workforce. A summary of the key points in this episode are: 1. Reasons for re-employment. Declining super returns, inflation and pension income pressures may drive retirees back to work. 2. Pension impact. Working retirees receive reduced age pension if earnings exceed income thresholds. Consider the work bonus incentive for minimal impact. Number 3. Superannuation. Continue taking pension, but minimum withdrawals are still required. There may be tax implications if they are not met. Consider converting back to accumulation phase for more flexibility, but beware income taxes may apply. And 4. Other investments. Extra income may push you into a higher tax bracket, affecting investment gains. Navigating work in retirement can be complex. As with any financial planning or matters relating to tax, to ensure a smooth transition and make informed decisions, always get advice from an expert before you do anything. It's good insurance against costly financial mistakes. Don't let financial pressures dictate your future. Take control and maximise your extended career potential. Contact me today on 0355 612 643 to discuss your options. Thank you for listening. I'm Chris Becks, and I look forward to presenting another episode to you real soon.
If you enjoyed this episode and you'd like to help support the Chasers channel, we would love you to share it with your business friends and colleagues, post about it on social media, or leave a rating and review. To catch all the latest from CBEX Business Solutions for Good, follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/CBEX, Instagram at CBEX, and on the internet at cbex.com. Thanks again, and we'll be sharing new info with you on our next episode.